7 days ago, I had nothing, and now, on this very day, June the 12th in fact, I have everything. Well, not really, I have this, a fragment of a game. It's meant to be a finished game on Steam called Box Factory, but there's a slight problem. It is impossible to finish a game in 7 days. That's why this series is gonna go on for a long time. Am I happy with the progress I've made over 7 days? No, I definitely could have done more, but having the maths exam definitely threw me off. But this is more progress than I've made on any of my other attempts to make a game. I would have been burnt out by now. So in a way, I have to thank this series for keeping me motivated, and you guys for commenting and subscribing. And though there's never been a series like this before, which is one of the reasons why I decided to make it. Anyway, enough talking. What did I do today? First of all, I had to deal with a slight problem. I want to have 2D platforming levels in the game, but how do you get to it from the top-down world map? I looked to Mario for inspiration here, and the way you get to levels in Mario is circles. I don't know what their name is. I looked it up on Google, and Google AI said that they're most commonly called level nodes or level dots. So after I finished the art for this, I named it level nodes in respect to Godot for having nodes. Also, I have an animation for it, and it's meant to turn it from red to green when you complete the level. I think it looks really cool. But anyway, after this was done, I have to code it in. I need to make it easily modifiable, so I can easily select which level I want it to send the player to when they interact with it. And that's why luckily packed scenes exist. They let you easily change what each node has for a variable, so I can set a different level for each copy of the level node I have in the world map. I went through many trial and error iterations of the code, until finally I got it working, and to make sure it worked, I tested it out. If the test was to work, when I went onto the level node and pressed E for interact, then it would change the scene to the level node scene. Unfortunately, it worked. And just before we finish, I didn't make that fade to black animation for nothing. When you interact with it, a fade to black animation will play before dropping you into the new scene. And with that is 1 week done. World map character done. Level nodes done. And at this point, we're going to move to the platforming character. But that is a job for day 8.
It's me, Sockety. It's me, Sockety. And I wanted to point out that I have this contract right here. Yeah, I took it off of Mangosteen, you see? You're looking at this rule 4 over here. Yeah, this rule 4 over here. Yeah, Mangosteen hasn't told you about that one, has he? Well, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you now. Wait, no, don't cut it to black. Don't cut it to black.